نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي يا ربي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. My respected elders, friends, brothers, mothers and sisters, at this very moment we are sitting in the Q&A session. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept these sessions, these gatherings which take place in the masjid, and may He make it means of our forgiveness and coming close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and coming close to our beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. For today's session, we also have received few questions. The foremost question of today's session is, someone is asking, a brother is saying, I have seen a rise in women recently who are married, and the husband is facing issues with trying to get his wife to stop wearing makeup and practice proper hijab, but the wife would respond, she is on her own journey. What should be done about this? My brother, there is a rise in everything nowadays. A rise in everything, you will find a rise in everything. Not only women, men, young ones, elders, in everything. Makeup. A woman, first of all, a woman is, Islamically, she's allowed to make a makeup for her husband. Not for other people, for her husband, she is allowed. But your question is, it's not for the husbands, it's just women, makeup, going out without hijab, and the husband's concern is, and they're trying to stop the women, and they are responding by saying, this is our own journey. There's no doubt we are on a journey here in this world, but depends what type of journey we are setting out. Now, in order to stop someone from doing something which is wrong, there are many ways. The ulama ikram, they write, the best solution for the problems is dua. This is number one. We should make dua. A husband or husbands should make dua for such wives who are not listening to their husbands. Make a dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that, oh Allah, you soften their hearts. The hearts are in the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the dua. Solution for problems is dua. This is a fact. Dua, today in this day and age, we don't have, we don't give any importance of it. There's no value in our eyes and in our hearts for the dua, but the dua is a weapon. Dua is a weapon for a believer. So number one, we should make a dua. And number two, we should, with wisdom, explain our wives. We shouldn't be harsh with them. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a hadith, he has likened the women like with ribbon. The ribbon is not straight. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained, if you are going to straighten the ribbon, what's going to happen? It'll break. Which means, he's explaining, If you're going to be very harsh with your wife, what will happen? The result will be divorce. So explain them, make dua, and keep explaining them, advising them. Inshallah, one day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not let your dua go waste. This is a fact. Allah will not let your duas go waste. Keep on making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, you will see the result with your own eyes. Can one keep long nails? The ulama, they write, to keep long nails is makruh. It's disliked for both men and women. Keeping long nails is not permissible, it's makruh. In what language did the Torah and the Injil revealed to their prophets? Remember, all the divine books which were revealed to the prophets, they were revealed in the language of Arabic. Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, he brought all the books from Allah, all the messages from Allah in Arabic. But the prophet he brought the message to, he then translated to the community in his own language. But the beauty of the Quran is, the Quran came in Arabic and it was not translated to any other language. It came to Prophet ﷺ, who was an Arab. And the Quran which we have in front of us is the very Quran which Jibreel ﷺ brought from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Injil, Torah, Bible, or other divine books, they were revealed in Arabic, and then they were translated in the local language. But the Quran remained as it was in Arabic. It came from Allah in Arabic and it remained in Arabic because the Prophet it came to was an Arab who spoke Arabic. Is it sunnah to raise hands while one is reading dua after the food? Now, Prophet ﷺ taught us du'as for many occasions. While entering the mosque, we have been taught a dua. While leaving the mosque, we have been taught by the Prophet ﷺ a dua. While going to toilet, coming out. Now remember, it is not sunnah to raise hands to read these du'as. When you come into the masjid reading dua, it's not sunnah to raise your hand and make a dua. When you're leaving the masjid, it's not sunnah to raise your hands and make a dua. It is sunnah to read the dua, but it is not sunnah to raise the dua hands. Similarly, if after eating, after you have eaten the food, we have been taught by Prophet ﷺ to read the dua. It is not sunnah then to raise the hand. It is sunnah to read the dua, but it is not sunnah to raise the hands. We've heard that to accept invitation for weddings or for any other function, it is sunnah to accept the dawah, invitation. Even though in the wedding or the other function, there are things taking place which are wrong Islamically. There's no doubt our Prophet ﷺ, he has established a sunnah of in accepting the da'wah of someone. He himself accepted the invitation. He was invited for food in a Sahabi's house. He accepted. He even encouraged his followers, when you are invited, you should accept the da'wah. But the question is, if we are invited for a wedding, for any other functions, and in that very wedding or in a function there is a music will be taking place, and one knows there will be music, then the ulama ikram says such invitation is not right to accept. We shouldn't accept this invitation. Let the people, let the family members, let the friends who invited you, be annoyed with you by not accepting their da'wat. But remember, at the time, they will be annoyed. Allah Almighty will be pleased. Allah Almighty will be pleased. Today, our concern is to keep everyone happy, let alone Allah and Prophet ﷺ being annoyed. We have no concern for this. Our concern is, our fikr is, we shouldn't displease our family members. We shouldn't displease who has invited us. We should keep in our minds Allah and His Prophet. They come first. Allah and His Prophet come first. Then everybody comes. So if in an invitation that you think where you are being invited to there will be something Islamically, it will not be right, there will be music, there will be songs, then you have the right to refuse this invitation. You have the right to refuse. And remember, the hearts are in Allah's control. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometimes, we try to please people. And we, for the sake of their pleasure, we displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then that very Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does He do? Those people, for their sake, we displeased Allah. Allah Almighty later on in the life, He turns their hearts against you. Keep this in your mind. Allah, He turns their hearts against you. Those people you tried your best, your utmost to keep them happy, and you displeased Allah and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that very Allah, He will turn their hearts against you. So we should always try to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let the people say what they want to say. Let them be annoyed. Let them be displeased. But we shouldn't displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this majlis means of our forgiveness. رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ وَصَلَّى اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَلَى خَيْرِ خَلْقِهِ مُحَمَّدٍ وَعَلَى آلِهِ وَأَصْحَابِهِ أَجْمَعِينَ بِرَحْمَتِكَ يَا أَرْحَمَ الراحمين.